Okay. What a little gasp, people.
Ali.
Yes, the cucumber.
Ali.
Cucumber.
Ali.
Yes.
What would happen when two Nilotes enter a pod?
Ali.
Yes, the cucumber.
Ali.
Cucumber.
Ali.
Yes.
I am the Kikombe.
And I am Ali.
I am the Kikombe.
And I am Ali.
Ali.
The cucumber.
Ali.
The cucumber.
How many times did I call you?
Called me twice.
Unapendeza.
Yes, yes.
You're looking good. Uh-huh.
Haki did that.
What is
Haki
that?
did that.
What is haki?
The lady who did my hair. I'm really loving this hair. It's super light, no pain. You know, Joe? You know the way you go to the salon and you can sleep on the same day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Haki
so-
did that.
Yeah, her Instagram is Haki did that.
Okay.
She's very flexible. Love her. Natural hair care. Extraordinaire.
Ali,
Yeah.
I have a story for you. One day,
Yeah.
I'm scrolling through my social media
Yes.
and you know social media, the first 10 seconds
Yes.
of what you watch will determine whether you want to keep going. Unless you're very principled and you're intentional with that. And then I came through this
Yes.
post
Uh-huh.
and it says, "Good morning, two things." Allah?
Two things.
Yeah. good
Mambo ni
morning,
mawili.
two things. That was enough to get my attention. You know why?
Why?
Her voice boss.
Ooh.
Sauti natoa nyoka pangoni Vera. And the way she was looking at the camera,
Yeah.
and the way she was very purposefully driven. She was in a car, I think.
Yeah.
She said two things, and it was one, first, have a nice day. Second, an inspirational quote.
Yes.
Do you know?
Yeah.
So she sent you with something purposeful. Go and have a nice day, and then an inspirational quote to get you by that day.
Oh, that's nice.
That was the moment I said, follow.
Yeah. Who's this?
Ali,
Yeah.
if I tell you that we're about to have a conversation with the same person that I'm talking about,
Oh.
Cynthia, good morning. Two things.
I remember you said, and you were very right. I would not have remembered how you met.
Yeah.
Truly.
Yeah.
For the life of me, that was not it. It was like, oh my God, what did I do? What did I post? And then,
Yeah.
there must have been some version of reaction. I was like, oh my God, whatever it is, I'm hoping it's really good. Crossing my fingers.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
But I guess it was good. It was a great meeting.
Yeah.
Cynthia,
Hi.
thank you for creating time finally.
Absolutely. Truly humbled. Honestly, I'm very
the
humbled.
humility comes this way. We are the
That's so
ones who are
sweet.
humble. So none of them to make
Yeah. Tunarudisha asante.
Ali,
Yeah.
would you do us the honor
Yes.
to explain to Cynthia what we're up to?
Yes. So first of all, karibu sana.
Santi Sana.
Welcome to Two Nilotes in a Pod.
Thank you.
Yes, we have a segment called Engage a Nilot.
Right.
So where you engage us. And we get to know about you,
Okay.
your outlook on life, a few things here and there. And just have a conversation and then we can learn from each other.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
It's a
and easy.
breeze.
Very doable.
Yeah. So I'm going to pass this straight to you.
Okay.
Just pick the cards and shuffle.
Okay.
And then shuffle them. And then we're going to ask you the questions.
So in those cards, there are prompts,
Yeah.
right? And they're conversation prompts. And we are trying to just have a basic conversation with you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair
So
enough.
some breaks, some light moments, and then a few prompts here and there.
We call
Here and there.
it a Nilote pause.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. So in that Nilote pause, we have maybe a truth or dare, something that you talk lightly about, something that you've seen. So yeah, you never know what will hit you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's all good stuff.
Right.
Yes.
So I hear people say.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I'm good.
Okay. Sawa. Okay, so we'll start with the cucumber. Yes.
Cynthia, you're looking good.
Okay.
You're looking good.
Togende.
So Cynthia, okay. Get my answer. Cynthia, This prompt is about relationships.
Right.
And if there's any points that you think you might have worked a different way or taken a different avenue, and then the lessons that you may have learned from those.
Right.
And so the prompt goes, is there a relationship you wish you handled differently? And in your relationship so far, what lessons have you gained?
Okay. So there's the past and I guess the present.
Right.
Great. So in the
both.
past, okay. So in the past, I was engaged once, and it was for quite a long time. I think we were together for about 7 or so years. Then, when we separated, it was not a very pleasant separation. There was a business involved. There was family involved. I think for me, one of the things that I look back at is we should have done it better. But then again, I was younger. So just a great learning experience at that point. But I think I should have done a couple of things differently, including speaking up, which I didn't. And now I cannot stop talking. I mean, if I feel uncomfortable about something, let's believe, short of putting it up on a billboard, I will speak up my mind and I will say what I think and how I feel about certain things in the relationship. And currently, I am really good at that. I mean, not combatively, but very gently to allow someone to understand what it is that I'm going through or how I feel about certain things. I mean, considering we all come from different perspectives and different backgrounds, I am very intentional about letting the person know how I feel about how our relationship is at the moment and how it's going.
Yeah.
I love that. I love
Yeah.
that. So the lesson you have is you should speak up. You should
Yes,
you should
that
share
for
what
me,
you're
that for me
thinking.
was huge. It was biggest lesson I ever learned.
Yeah.
You have to say it. Because if you don't, then nobody will ever know how you feel.
Yeah,
You could
and-
end up married in a marriage and then you're crying every day. It's like, akigal. Sasa hizi ni gani?
Yeah.
Kwa nini sikuongea?
Yeah.
Kwa nini sikusema?
Or you find yourself speaking to everybody else than the one who's hurting you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you end up in those chamas where unajua
Brayo alifanya hivi.
ndoa ni kuvumiliana. Like,
Ndoa ni
but you
kuvumiliana.
kind of
No,
didn't
no,
have
no.
to from the beginning if you kind of just said. Yeah?
Yes.
So for me, that was one of the things that I absolutely learned early, thankfully.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, great.
Ali,
Yeah.
class is in session.
We're classes in session. Hey, kwanza, we've started on a high note.
Hey, bwana.
Yeah.
Speak up.
Yes.
Hana katu hivyo hivyo.
Yes.
Speak up.
It's true.
I love that.
All right.
Okay. Well, thank you. Thank you. What a lesson. I love it. It's a valuable lesson.
Okay. Okay. We're on to a pause.
We deserve a
Yes.
pause.
I
from
think
the way
we
started.
started on like gear 5.
Tulikuanzia na gear 9.
Okay.
It's called a
So-
Nilote pause.
Okay.
Nilote pause. So please share with us a song that lives in your mind rent free.
So, so because I work in radio, guys, yeah,
Yeah.
every song is my favorite song. It's like, and all of them just live there rent free. It's just all of them.
Okay.
Yeah, but currently
Yes.
there is one by T-Pain and Megan Trainor. Been like that.
Been like that.
Yes.
Okay.
That is, it's. I don't know how I don't have a video of me dancing to that song on Instagram.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, it's just something very empowering about it.
Yeah.
But also, it's T-Pain. And when that man hits a remix, oh,
And you know T-Pain is back. Yeah.
makes me so happy.
T-Pain is back. Yeah.
Right.
So I haven't listened to it, but is he without auto-tune?
Baby girl,
What's your name?
Let me talk
to you. Let me
Buy you a drink.
on T-Pain. You know me. Come back, music never go away.
I know the club. Close at 3.
What's the chances of you rolling with me?
Back to the crib. Show you how I live. Let's forget what we. I'ma
Buy you a drink.
Oh, me.
I'ma take you home with me.
I got money in the shorty. Hey.
Find me in the gray Cadillac.
We in the bed like ooh, 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 ooh.
Kuna jenzia naangalia hapa hivi anashindwa nini.
Like,
T-Pain. Hey. T-Pain.
ni kama
T-Pain.
tukidance
You
Musa
do love
Juma.
your music,
These
eh?
are like, wow.
Yeah.
You do love your music,
I absolutely
Cynthia.
do.
I can tell you there's a time you were playing this song by Ndovu Kuu. Unanifanya nisikie kunyonga.
Sweet
Vibe. Karibu asahau ilikuwa time ya
There's
news.
something about music.
Yes.
One of the things that people don't know about me is I loved reggae music. I still love reggae music.
Yeah.
There's a spirit in music, right?
Sure.
And depending on how it hits you,
Yeah.
it will just move you naturally.
True.
So for a while, there was music, like there was certain kinds of music from the reggae genre that was just, like you could see me
It's
just
just
pose.
it.
Like I wasn't even talking, I was just like, just leave me alone.
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
Yeah.
Music.
Music
Like,
can carry you from one place to another.
It is beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
What?
it's interesting that we had a pause that actually generated another pause,
Yes.
considering how hot it was.
Okay.
Ulileta
Okay.
moto.
Moto.
Tukana pause mbili, boss.
Okay.
And
T-Pain.
so this one is a truth or dare.
Yo, wahala.
Okay.
Okay.
Truth or dare?
Truth or dare.
This
Dare.
early on.
This early on.
Wow.
Guys,
Daring.
like how was I
How
shuffling
was that
this thing?
shuffle?
How was I shuffling this? Can I reshuffle them? Can I someone give me this thing? I need to shuffle it again. Yeah.
Too late.
Oh my god. Okay. Truth or dare? Truth.
Okay.
I'm a truthful woman. You know, like a truthful man.
Yeah.
Ali, do you want to go?
Let me think of a truth.
I can go.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know why I'm freezing.
So, Cynthia,
when I get to this
could
place.
you share with us somebody that you think people admire out there, and a lot of people consider them a role model, but you don't, and you think that they're overrated?
Holy mother. Why would you do that?
Yeah.
Like, who does that?
That's a burner.
Like, what's
role
wrong with
models-
you?
Role models are opinions, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Role models are opinion. I mean, your role model could be my biggest villain.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's a fair way. Of
It
putting
is.
I mean, there's somebody
It is.
out there who
100%.
thinks that Nelson Mandela is probably
Yeah,
not the
and there are
person
people who
Yeah.
there are guys who, I mean, the general public thinks that they're role models, and they keep saying, "Me, I'm not your role model. I'm just
Tafuta
living
ni
life."
mwingine.
Yeah,
Si tuseme tu mainfluencer wengine.
Yeah.
Wacha tu niseme tu influencers. Wacha ibakie hapo. Wadau.
yes, yes,
Do you know what? That is very true.
I
There
agree-
is
I agree with
influencers that
you.
can show you
Yeah.
yeah.
something, but they're living an absolutely different life.
Exactly.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
That's true.
So
Yeah.
for me, I would rather say influencers because then it's, and this is going to sound really wrong. We have a lot of overglorified influencers and personalities. And by the time someone is being called a celebrity, you know, you are a trendsetter in that and this, and I'm like, but what did they do?
Trend.
Like, why?
So if they leave, how will I feel like a hole is in
Does
my
the
life?
train?
You know.
Does the trend go on? Even
that's the
with your
thing.
departure, does the trend go on?
It's just,
Agree.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then what we have, or what we term as celebrities and influencers in Kenya, if you compare it to what is happening South Africa, the US, obviously the UK, very different things.
Yeah.
Completely
I think
different.
for us, anyone popular is a celebrity.
Right?
Anyone popular.
Popularity
Popularity
is
equals-
considered a
Yeah.
celebrity.
Celebrity.
Just because you're a popular
Yeah.
person doesn't mean anything. I mean,
True.
there are people who consider the Kardashians celebrities, and it's great. Good for them. I mean, sex tape and all. Great.
Yeah.
And you turned it into a business. Way to go. But then,
Yeah. Would you really be a role model?
honey, no.
Yeah.
Like, nobody wants to hear, Akimi, I would like to be like Kardashian.
Hey.
When I
Honey,
grow up.
what? Should have done a better job.
Yeah.
Cynthia,
Yes.
Maca Beach. Do you know Maca Beach?
Makango?
Maca Beach. Maca Beach. That is how we say it.
Gota.
That's how we say it.
Maca
High
Beach
five.
is Gota.
I would say Gota.
Yeah.
it's
So
Gota, it's
Maca Beach.
Maca Beach.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bank.
Ali.
Okay.
Next prompt.
Let's move on from the break. Okay, to serious things.
Yo.
Yes, we're going to politics.
Ga.
A little bit. Or should I say governance?
You know, it's so weird. Like,
Yeah.
you're starting with all the questions that freaked me out.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't understand what that is about.
Maybe we're starting nicely and then we just go gliding.
Sure.
You know?
Yo.
So, taking from the context of your country, in this case Kenya,
Yes.
in your opinion, does democracy unite or divide?
And in Kenyan context. Okay. I think in a Kenyan context, it actually unites. And I'll justify that. Let's take it back to when we had just ended our 24, what felt like 5,000 years
Of
Of
Moi.
of Moi.
Yeah.
And then now it was Kibaki's time, right?
Yes.
At that point, the creation of the Rainbow Alliance, that was democracy.
Yes.
That was a nation of people coming together and saying, we are done. This is what we want. That was beautiful democracy.
Yes.
Okay. Now, is it something that we all believe in? Yes. The challenge with it is we end up having certain people who water it down and they tag it on tribalism and all these traditions that then make democracy look like it's an evil thing. And it's not.
Yeah.
Genuinely, it really is not. In the Kenyan context, we probably suffer more from people making democracy look like tribalism and trying to fuse those two together. But it's not. And I thank God that currently the generation that is now coming up, the Gen Zs, they get that. They see the difference. They're like, they don't have the fears and worries that we had. And they're not brainwashed due to lack of a better word. They were not brainwashed like most of our generations were. From where they are moving forward, I think Kenya is going to see a different version of democracy and the true meaning of democracy. It's knowing that your voice matters and the people that actually understand it will respect that your voice matters and they will listen to it. So in the next, hopefully, 30 years, give or take, I think we're going to have such a beautiful nation that will probably be sitting back and thinking, oh my God, we done been to the ghetto, but look at us now.
Yes.
Look at us now. Is it going to be a long journey? It will be a long journey, truth be told.
True.
But I think it's going to be absolutely worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because right now we're in the pits.
Yep.
I like your optimism,
Yeah.
Cynthia. You're
I
very
don't have
optimistic.
I don't
and
I don't have an option. I don't have an
No, I
option.
think, I think it's great that those people who've given up.
Yeah.
There are those people who've given up. And I like your optimism. You acknowledge that there's a big
Gap.
problem.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a big problem that we're going to rise out of.
Yes.
And I like that. Because I've always believed that the ultimate aim, the normative aim of democracy is to provide for a certain group of people
Yes.
for a prolonged period of time. And by providing, I mean healthcare, everything care, right?
100%.
The way we are headed now, it doesn't look as good. So yeah, I like your optimism. And I hope that we will head there. And I like what you mentioned, that the current younger generation are beginning to understand and they're rising above.
Because they don't have our biases. They don't have
They
the
don't have
little
the
fears we have. They're not
tribalism.
tribalist. They're not tribalistic because then they are a fusion of multiple tribes. So they don't understand when you say Murima or Lakeside. They don't understand what that is because they come from like 3 or 4 tribes together. So where do you categorize me? I belong
They have
nowhere.
relatives all
So,
across.
Yeah. So for
Yeah.
me, I am Kenyan. Full stop.
Yeah.
So they don't have that bias.
And the good thing also, they've been brought up in the information age.
Thank you.
Yes.
So they know.
So they
more.
know it's about fact. So is this what it is? Yes or no?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So propaganda might not really work with them. Yeah.
I just hope that nobody gets into their head. I hope that the strive and the education that they have now, knowing that I'm doing this and I'm making this choice for my country, regardless of what tribe or what background my political leader comes from, that I will strive and still continue to do the right thing. So I just hope they take on that course and
They
continue with it.
If they stick to their values, they'll ride it through.
Yeah,
Yeah,
after-
yeah.
And I hope
I
that
think
they
after
bring
what
our
we saw,
older generation into it as well,
Yeah.
because some of us are lost. Some of us are just seeing Murima. You know, some of us
you
are
need a
seeing
hug.
Lakeside, bwana.
Yeah.
Bwana. Baba mesha sema hii, mesha someone a baba, it's correct.
Yeah.
This one is a different. To be honest, I'm actually very optimistic. Never been more optimistic in my life because there was a generation of Gen Z, of millennials that seemed to understand what we needed in the nation. And they're the ones who are almost closer to the Gen Zs.
Yes.
So they see it, they just didn't know how to do it.
Yes.
The Gen Zs have figured out how to do it.
Yeah.
Now the Gen Alphas will just nail it.
Yes.
So let's say we have about 3 generations who seem to be on the right track
There'll
and
be
know
a
exactly
complete
what needs to be
overhaul.
done. So there might be a complete overhaul very soon.
Sure.
Yeah.
True. I
I
agree.
love that.
I choose to be optimistic like her.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's the way to go.
Yeah.
I'm choosing to be optimistic in terms of I still understand. I believe that democracy at the moment divides us, but I'm optimistic as well. I think something better will rise out of this mess.
Okay.
So I'm with you on that.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Great.
Ali,
Yes.
I think it's better to leave it in an optimistic at
Yeah.
an optimistic level
Yeah.
at the moment.
And by the way, now come to think of it, please tell us if you think democracy divides or unites. Talk to us in the comments. Let us know.
Ali,
Yes.
Macabich.
Macabich.
That's 10. Macabich.
Oh, Macabich is one. Oh,
Macabich. Ali.
yes, the cucumber.
Ali.
Cucumber.
Ali.
Yes.
What would happen when 2 Nilotes enter a port? 2 strangers from the Nilotic tribes of East Africa.
I am the Kikombe.
And I am Ali.
And thank you for being here.